Back in 1989, we had just started doing Mump and Smoot. The Edmonton Fringe was sort of our jumping ground where we started from. It's so hot, we're sitting in our Volkswagen van and putting on the makeup and it's almost dripping off as we're putting it on. We looked outside the van and we saw this huge lineup and we're like, what's that huge lineup for? And then somebody told us that it was for us. And our jaws sort of dropped and we went, we just got here. How'd they know? How'd they know?
Well, the Fringe is sort of the cutting edge of theater.
Oh, the Fringe Festival, it's the catalyst for groundbreaking theater in not only Edmonton and Alberta, but I think across the country.
It's just a part of who the city is. Edmonton would not be the same without it.
It is just absolutely 100% go.
It's like leaving town. It's like going away somewhere special without leaving town.
It's a chance to experience something that one would not normally do throughout the year, but at the Fringe you let your inhibitions go and just enjoy.
If you go back to the beginning of why the Fringe existed, one of the reasons Brian Paisley started it was to give performers an opportunity to do those things they've always wanted to do.
I see the Fringe Theatres as being sort of the research center for theater.
So many artists have tried out their work here and really grown into the performers they are today.
So it's a connection, it's a live connection between an audience and artists without a lot of the usual showbiz middlemen.
It is what Edmonton is all about. This is Festival City. It's what we do in the summer.
And I think it is probably the most vibrant festival in Edmonton, and it's, I think, the reason why we got called Festival of the City last year.
Everybody wants to be a part of it.
When you're averaging 500,000 people over a 10 or 11 day period, that's pretty impressive.
If you are a potential sponsor and you want thousands and thousands of people to see your brand name or to see your logo or something like that, like throw it on the back of a volunteer shirt.
The sponsors really like it because there's just such a great visibility here.
The success of this festival here in Edmonton, it's about the support that we have from the funders and the sponsors.
To be a part of something larger, to support the Fringe, because it's it was created by volunteers and originally started by volunteers.
That's what life's all about, taking chances and trying something new and something outrageous.
I didn't really experience theater before the Fringe, and coming down here it felt like there was like a secret almost that I had to unwrap.
You know, where else can you experience so much?
I think in the end the Fringe will prove to be Edmonton's most influential export ever.
It often just blows our mind the amount of work that goes into it.
Emulates such a great atmosphere of what is possible.
When you support this organization, it's important to understand that that support is going directly to the creative force and to the artist.
And the Edmonton Fringe Festival is really where it all started for us, because we got here and things just exploded.
To have a show in the Fringe means that you're trying something different as an artist.
The Fringe is my life. I do it 24/7, creating opportunities for artists to be able to show new works.
In Vancouver, we were in it was a huge venue that year. It was like 500 seats. And we started the show and the power went. But we lost our sound, we lost our lights. And John and I are just big believers that the show must go on. And so we basically gave our flashlights to two people in the audience, and one had to follow Mump and one had to follow Smoot. And then we got the audience to do all our sound effects. And it was one of the best shows we've ever had. Just magical moments like that.
Everybody here is, alive. They breathe, they eat, they sleep the festival, and they bring it all together. So my first memorable experience was just meeting everyone here, knowing I came to the right spot. So
I think it just shows tremendous growth of where we've come from and where we're going to keep going to. So I think that's really what I love about it.
Fringe is the identity of the Edmonton culture, especially for the summer. Not to the Edmontonians, to all over the world.
Celebration of our community and bringing artists together and and you get to experience a wide range of artists as well as patrons that attend the festival.
If Fringe Theatre was not here, I think we would lose a lot of the color of our community.
Seeing how people latch onto it, it's not just, you know, oh, there's the Fringe, it's my festival.
That any investment in the arts is a good investment because the return on the investment is massive. Artists and arts organizations and societies take that and multiply it 100 times.
The festival brings out those positive aspects that everybody has, you know, art within them, whether they're doing it with painting, whether they're doing it with music, whether they're doing it with science. There's a production with everything.
It brings a stronger community, it brings families in, it brings businesses together in support. There's just so many good things about it.
I think it shows endless possibilities. I think this festival, even though it is North America's largest, I think what it really does show is that there's such great potential.
And the Fringe has everything for everyone. You want it to be cutting edge, you can be. You want to be traditional, you can be. You want to be safe, you can be. That's the great thing about the Fringe, is it has something for everybody.
Well, it's surprising. When it's at its best, it's surprising.
Life-changing.
Awesome.
Chaotic.
Well, I have to use 2 words: organized chaos.
Celebration.
Fabulous.
It's live.
Vibrant.
Wowza.
Adventure.
Chaos.
Fantastic.